I can't tell if I'm live.
It looks
Hi
like
chat,
I'm
hi chat.
Hi chat.
How's my audio? How's Mocha's voice on my end?
Yes. How am I? How do I sound?
Yes.
How do I sound to you all? I can't see my chat.
This is we didn't get to test anything. So
Yeah.
this is definitely a work in progress.
We are going in raw. We're
raw dogging it for real.
Raw dogging AniLive. That's how it goes.
Me when I be raw dogging AniLive. Yeah, it's a little scuffed. My audio setup is quite literally, I have a headphone, so my PC audio is linked to my phone through like the headphones. My PC output is going to my phone's mic input.
Yeah, I tried that method.
Scuffed.
That method did not work for me, so I'm using an audio mixer. Oh, thank you for the burger. I'm sorry. That's gonna be a weird balance to figure out. Anyways, Vera's method didn't work for me because I have an iPhone 15, so it uses USB-C, so it didn't like that. So I have an audio mixer, but it's for XLR microphones, and I have a USB microphone. So I have to set it up a really specific way, and the way I set it up is if I have like the headphones on, I can hear myself. That's why I couldn't hear the music when I was singing my video. Because like I had to hear myself, and I can't sing if I hear myself.
Your audio is like really, like
Mine?
like try again.
Hello?
Okay, that's better. I think I can't hear very well. Chat, can you please I can't hear what's going
McDonald's. On. I'm eating McDonald's. I don't know if that's why.
McDonald's. What'd you get at McDonald's?
I got a 10-piece chicken nugget, a fries, and I got a Sprite, and I put some soju in that.
Oh, I want some. Can I have a sip?
No.
Oh.
I think is that illegal?
No, it's not. It's really not. Okay, really, go to sleep. Good night. Thank you.
All right. Nuggets no sauce. No. I got the sweet and sour shit.
You didn't get Gojo special sauce?
I was about to say I'm not like Hikari. I'm not here for Gojo's cum sauce.
I have not seen JJK. I need to.
Me neither. Okay, I've watched a lot of it, but I always get distracted and I never finish it. Well,
I've not seen any of it. I've not seen clips. I need to.
Hi. But I should get you back into anime because you mentioned in your debut just now that you haven't watched a lot of anime, but I'm gonna have to talk about that more. But
yeah, your mic is really being weird right now, Mocha.
What the fuck?
I don't know if you're like moving far away or what's going on.
I do move a lot. How's it now?
It's better when you get closer, I think.
Okay, I'll get so close.
Cora, you're not free from my gaze. Can you let me know how the audio is? We didn't get a chance to test any of it, so I don't know how it's gonna work with collabs.
I know. I just have you on my iPad playing at the speaker.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Mocha's cutting out like crazy. Interesting.
Oh my god.
What if I turn them up?
Turn me up. Turn me up, baby.
How about that?
How is this
just
chat?
Loud now?
Am I just loud and annoying now?
Maybe.
Thank you for all the gifts, RK.
We good now? I think we're good. Much better. Cool. I can hear them better too.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. The first week or two is probably gonna be really scuffed.
Yeah, we're still figuring everything out.
Yeah.
That's how it is. But
yeah, there's not like test streams. Like I know you can't like really record things and then listen to it back.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard.
We tried. I'm sorry. We tried,
but it's different on like AniLive. We tried, guys. We tried on reality.
Yeah, we did test streams on reality.
to test the audio.
I remember
we couldn't, like do a practice stream.
When I did that with you. this person came into my reality stream and they kept requesting to join. I kept denying them and they'd request again. Just like over and over and over, and they were spamming it.
No, I have to be the first collab.
Yes. You have to take my collab virginity.
Oh, speaking of virginity, would you like to talk a little bit about your cover? Your cover.
Do you really want to die as a virgin boy?
Well, I don't know who you're talking to. Not me.
Virgin accusations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Accusing me.
So about that cover, that was actually a really, really difficult cover to do. I ended up finishing it and then re-recording the entire thing because I did the first take and I was feeling kind of stressed out about it because it's a really fast song, you know. It's really hard to kind of keep up with everything. And I sent it to my mixer, and my mixer did the entire mix. And the mixer knew that this was my first like cover as a corpo Vtuber, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "I'm sorry, I really wanted to make this special, but like, I don't think I did my best work here. Here, take a listen." And I listened, and it's like I can tell she tried, but my vocals were just not good.
Oh.
So I re-recorded the entire thing and I did it again, and she was like, "Yes, this is so much better. Like, this is so much better." And it ended up being something we're super happy with. The art
I really liked your cover.
Yeah, I have more planned for sure.
No, me too. Me too. I'm like working on my first cover right now. I keep forgetting to record it.
Yeah. You just gotta have to bite the bullet and then do it.
Yeah. Hate to be that girl, but my first cover is a really underground song, guys.
Oh my god.
Like 600 views on YouTube. But like
you're
I wanted to
not
commission
like other
them.
girls.
I'm so underground. I'm just like not like the other girls. I wanted to commission them for an original song, but what ended up happening was they weren't available. They said they don't take commissions. And like I kept listening to the one song over and over again, and I was like, this is so good. I got like addicted to this song, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna cover it. So I got permission. Yeah. So hopefully it can have over 600 views now soon.
Yeah, I'm working on my next song cover, and we have a little announcement regarding that.
Wah.
Do you want to do the honors?
That we're working on a secret collab song?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That we're working on a secret duet? Oh my god.
Duet? That's crazy.
It's so crazy. What the fuck?
Guys, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody.
Yes, it's a secret, guys. If you can't talk about it outside of this after party, okay?
Yeah.
Also, we're not telling you what it is because we like edging you.
Yeah. Yeah, you like that, chat? You like that?
Yeah, you like that? Not yet. You can't know yet.
Wow, meteor shower! Thank you. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Also, bro, I'm calling you out.
Huh?
I'm calling you out.
For what?
You did not finish Two Trucks Having Sex. I was into it.
It was so hard with the way my audio is set up. There's such a big lag, and I like have to hear myself.
Yeah, the songs I did too were really difficult because I could not hear the music.
What? Oh, you can't hear the music? I can hear it, but I have to hear myself too. I don't know. I honestly have no idea how we're gonna get over that hurdle with AniLive.
Yeah, I think I might end up just doing what I'm doing right now, which is like I have you playing on my iPad. Like lo-fi playing at the same time.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Let me know in my chat, everybody, if this audio setup is sufficient or if it sounds like utter shit.
It sounds like shit, Moka.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Because if this sounds good,
yeah, you should be.
If this sounds good, I'll just probably do karaoke streams like this because, yeah, I have to look at my VOD and see how like my karaoke's went. But I was like, I hope I'm on beat.
I need to watch my VOD too. I mean, obviously we haven't had time tonight to watch it.
I know.
But I'm kind of that person. I like to watch my VODs and like learn a little bit from what's going on. I like to watch my own streams. I don't know.
Yes, I always have this thing where like I'll look at my VOD and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna look at this one part I want to clip, and then I'm there like 30 minutes later, and I'm like, is it fucked up to be entertained by my own streams?
No, for real, for real.
I
It's
have
like
this
you
one
go
that
through and
was
it's like, I need like 5 clips for TikTok, and then you're like watching it the whole time.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's like that meme of him like pointing at the TV, like, ah, that's me, I'm funny.
Video says, hey Moka+Vera. Hey,
Hi,
Video
Vigio.
Masher.
Also, hi everybody in my chat. We're not, I'm not really interacting that much. I'm sorry. Also, my chat. I'm so sorry. So, I have 2 phones. I'm streaming on my streaming phone, of which the internal LCD on the screen is broken.
Phoneception, bro.
I actually can't read the names.
Oh my god.
So I might switch to my main phone for the next couple streams, because it's really hard for me to read the names. Like, if I like scroll a little bit, I can see Softy. I'll take a picture of it. But
just
yeah.
pull up the Tatan made a good point. You can just pull up the restream on your main phone and you can read the names that way.
Oh, so smart. Thank you. Maybe I'll do that.
Imagine you just become like, you make an AniLive account on your main phone that's like separate, and you become your own biggest fan.
I should. I really should. That's a good idea. Captain, don't listen.
Captain,
You've never
didn't
met
say that.
Captain. I should have put that in my goals. I want to meet Captain.
Yeah.
We hear so much about him. We've never met him.
Captain was like flirting with me on Twitter.
I saw. Oh my
god. He was flirting with me on Twitter.
Captain.
You robbed me of all my coins, brother. Just get more.
That is insane.
Spend money. It's like AniLive is a new gacha game. Who needs Honkai Star Rail when you have?
They should put some gacha elements in here. You know how
That'd be
popular
cool.
that would be?
There could be like, oh my god, put me in a meeting with Captain. But there could be like special gifts that you could get only from the gacha, and you can save them and give them to your Oshi.
Yeah. It's like, what are we gonna get? We got a 5-star gift, guys! I get paid $3!
Cap is just nice like that. He's that way to Prism girls too. Oh my gosh, I want to meet the Prism bitches.
Me too! I want to meet Shiki! I want vocal tips from her. This is so good. And I was thinking about asking her about how she does her workout streams. I never got to watch one, but that's like a big hurdle. I'm like, how am I gonna get this audio to be half decent for that?
So what I'm thinking is, I don't know, I'm on TikTok. You're on TikTok too. On TikTok Shop, there's this like sleek treadmill thing that they're selling right now, and it's like, it has like a little phone stand built into the treadmill. So it's like $100, but honestly, like, I've been wanting to work out more anyways, and if I could do streams while doing that, it's like double win. You know?
I have a treadmill. I just don't want it to sound like shit.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm worried about. Is like, is this treadmill going to be loud as fuck? And also worrying about like, I'm the type of person where if I'm streaming without BGM, or if somebody's streaming without BGM, I kind of lose my mind. It's like an ADHD thing. That's why I need like the music playing.
Yeah.
I need the music in my heart. The music in my heart that got me isekai, bro.
Oh my god. So kawaii.
Also, remember that tweet you made today that was like, this is my impression of Moka if they were anime, right? It gave me an idea. I want to see art. I want to see fan art, or like we commission it of me in Bakugo's outfit and you in Deku's outfit.
Oh my god, no, I thought about that. Like, Moka+Vera slime, Moka+Vera slime.
Moka+Vera slime, Moka+Vera slime.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do a Moka+Vera slime stream.
Yes, that should be a like, when we have donathons eventually, that should be one of the goals.
Yeah. Oh my god, you're so
Baku Deku.
I do have to get bunny suit art now because we got to 100 on my YouTube. Let's see. Yeah, my song cover debut went really well.
Really? I watched a little bit, but I was busy preparing.
And you didn't watch my cover?
I did. I've seen it before you put it on YouTube.
But you didn't watch it premiere?
I'm a real fan. I've seen it before all of you plebes.
Yeah, it's doing pretty good. I'm getting tons of comments on it.
Oh,
Cool.
I should comment. What should I comment, chat?
You should comment something like really vile and horny.
Oh, I think I get banned.
Yeah, my chat
Holy
said
moly, dude.
a real fan would watch the premiere.
Thank you to everybody, by the way, who gave coins during my debut. That was unexpected. I met second place weekly.
Yeah, we saw we're top 1 and 2 of debuts today.
Let's go, Moka+Vera!
Top 1 and 2 of coins today. So hell yeah, I do. I kind of want to win the current event that's going on, but I feel like I started a couple days late, so I'm gonna be a little hard.
Moka, if I win, if I somehow procure 20,000 coins
and beat Neko-sama.
Yeah. I will sell you the iPhone.
Oh my god.
For the full price of what, like $1,500? Take it or leave it.
Oh my god. Do I look like a bitch that has $1,500?
Yeah, don't you have that corpo money?
Yeah, you know, being a corpo VTuber means you're rich.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Now that we're debuted, we have like $1 million. We have mansions.
Yeah, for sure. I have a pool. I actually do have a pool, but it's a kind of shitty pool.
There's a pool at my apartment. Honestly, not to brag, but I think I do pretty good for myself. I have I'm getting a roommate in a couple weeks because I'm a little lonely. But currently I live alone in a 2-bedroom apartment. One of the bedrooms is for my cat.
Wow, that is sad.
I'm a sad cat lady, I know.
Oh, that's sad. Oh my god, look at all these comments! So cute! Okay, I gotta comment something horny.
Oh my god, yeah. Be like, Moka, can you rabbit my hole?
Hold on.
Hello again, hope your after party is well so far. It's been chill.
Yeah, we're chilling.
Bro, is this the off-brand version of reality? Hell no.
I mean, okay, look at what I commented. It's really accurate.
Oh, I
commented something horny.
I gotta refresh the page.
I gotta refresh the page. Oh my god, look at you. I commented something horny emoji, knee emoji.
Something horny.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Reality is dead, bruh. I don't know anything about reality. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
I visited like
me neither.
Twice. Once during my audition and once to test my audio.
Yeah, we had to use reality during auditions. Do you want to talk? So I'm doing a video about auditioning, but I think we should talk a little bit about we'll talk more about. I want to talk like about why we wanted to join Nexas
and about our friendship, our
like
backstory.
A very common question, yeah, and about how we became friends because we didn't know each other before Nexas.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people probably think. I think a lot of people probably think we were friends because we're so close, but no, we trauma bonded.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Trauma bonded for sure.
I think the way people like react to things can tell you a lot about how well like you get along with them.
Yeah.
So okay, let's start from the beginning of why did you audition and why did you join Nexas? I want to know.
So, okay. I was auditioning a few different places, honestly, and I got into a few different run-twos, but Nexas particularly stood out to me because Nexas is very, very different, you know? I was not prepared for this question, so bear with me as I kind of like organize my thoughts on this. I was going to talk about this on Saturday during my Morrow stream, but I'll talk about it again then, but... Oh, Mitch, burger!
Oh my god, getting distracted by burgers.
I'm sorry, I need to wolf those babies down, you know? Okay, I'm sorry. ADHD, you know how it is. I think a lot of people expect Nexus to be a lot like other corpos in some ways. And I think that's where a lot of like the frustration with Nexus comes through. And don't get me wrong, it's not perfect. Nothing's perfect. But it's a competitive environment for sure. And I actually
Yeah.
like that. I like that it's competitive.
No, same.
I'm a very, very competitive person.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I saw kind of how Nexus functions, I was like, this is it. This is how I'm gonna like motivate myself to do better, motivate myself to go above and beyond and reach the heights I want to reach. I think a lot of people view a corpo as like, yeah, this is the end goal. Once I reach this, like I'm a winner. And that's not really how I was viewing it. It's like, it's a, I don't want to say the word stepping stone. That sounds kind of fucked up. But it's like, it's part of the journey, you know? Nexus
they say
is a place.
Launchpad community. Also, your mic is like tweaking the fuck out right now.
Poor. What the fuck?
I think it's because you keep going far away. You need like
I know,
a lapel mic.
I move so much.
The second place? Guys, get Moka to second place so they can get a fucking lapel mic.
Yes, please give me a lapel mic. I need it. I move so much. I'm trying to stand very, very still now. I'm standing very, very still. Okay, what was I saying?
Oh, it's like a Launchpad community. It's like, because Nexus is really different, yeah.
It's very competitive, Launchpad community. Brain farts. And I think you can learn a lot from Nexus. You can.
Yeah, I think it's possible.
I think people might come into Nexus and be like, yeah, I'm gonna learn everything I know to be a VTuber. With Nexus, they will hand you the tools. It is up to you how you use those tools.
You just completely sounded like nothing.
What?
I get what you were trying to say.
Where's my mic? Okay, hold on.
Like you get what you put into it, right?
Yeah, essentially. They'll hand you the tools. It's up to you how you use them.
Yeah, and in the community too, like, I think part of the experience, like the learning experience, because Nexus is really new. A lot of the learning stuff, I'll be completely honest, I didn't learn anything from the curriculum, which is fine. I'm experienced.
Yeah. It was a lot of things that I personally kind of knew. It doesn't necessarily mean everybody else in our gen or in Nexus, like they didn't benefit from it. For me personally, and I've told you this before, Vera, that a lot of like what I've learned is from like hanging out with you and talking with you about like your experiences has kind of taught me a lot and shown me new ways of doing things.
I'm a professor.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we gotta do like professor student roleplay.
Oh my god, wait, that'd be a great stream idea. Hold on to that. Write that down.
Write that down.
Maybe one day. But yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely a really good opportunity for people who haven't streamed before. Something I said in my audition is that I'm really passionate about making streaming and VTubing like accessible to as many people as possible. Yeah. I really like encouraging people, like, without saying things I can't say, I've helped a lot of people become VTubers in the past, and I like, my favorite thing to hear is like, oh my god, because of you I was able to debut, or like my debuts today, this helped me a lot with like my debut, so thank you. Like, it's really fulfilling to hear that.
Yeah. And that's something,
so,
like, sorry, I did not mean to interrupt you, but
you're fine.
That's somewhere where, like, I feel like I connected with you a lot because both me and you in the past have, like, wanted to help other VTubers and have tried to help other VTubers. And I think it's something that, for us, definitely carried over into Nexus.
Yeah, like, I think if you get fulfillment out of that, like, the community itself is really valuable, because you can also get a lot of eyes on your stuff. Like, yeah, I feel like when you're in a community with like, there's benefits and drawbacks. There's definitely drawbacks, but some of the benefits, it's like, if I post a graphic and I'm like not sure about it, then there's at least one or two people that know a little bit about graphic design that can help me.
Yeah.
Same thing with like music or something. And like it goes the same the other way. Like if my gen mates aren't certain about something, I will always give my honest feedback. I'm not gonna tell you that your stuff is good if it's not good.
Mm-hmm. I think
but
there's
I'm
like
also
a
not
huge,
gonna be too mean. Yeah.
there's a huge misconception that because Nexus is inherently competitive, that it means that we're at each other's throats, and that's not the case. It's very much like friendly competition.
Yeah.
We definitely encourage and help each other, and all that kind of stuff. And then
I think that's definitely why like you and me, I feel like we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Because you and me aren't like necessarily competing.
Yeah.
But we can like help each other and like boost each other up. And like when I see you doing good, I'm like, oh, it's it's like My Hero Academia. I'm like, I gotta catch up.
No, literally, like so you know how I did, if I get to 100 followers on YouTube, I'll get this art, right?
Mm-hmm.
The entire reason I did that is because you got to 100 on YouTube, and I was like, fuck, I'm slacking.
You're
I'm
slacking. You're
I need
still
to do
beating
something.
everybody and everything else in terms of numbers.
I know, but you know me, I'm that competitive, you know? I'm like,
Moka is competitive and a perfectionist. I'm low-key a perfectionist, but I also am like, at a certain point, I'm just like, I'm done with it. I'm just not dealing with it anymore.
Yeah, I get that. When my chat said, it's nice to know that it's friendly competition and not a real big deal. Yeah, I think like, if you come into Nexus, like, don't get too scared about like other people trying to like take you down or anything, because it's not malicious. Nobody is out to hurt each other here.
Yeah, like I would
At least
never. I root for my gen mates like actively. If somebody's struggling with something, I will reach out to them. If I know, like somebody is struggling, I will reach out to them and be like, "How are you doing? Like, are you good to start streaming and everything?" Like, it's a really close-knit community, and even though like we've been like released, and we can talk to Genesis now, Nebulink is still very close.
Nebulink's very close. Like Oz, especially Oz and his little like, what's the word? He does like these like cheer up little things that he does to you. Like before my debut, he was in my DMs and he's like, "You're gonna rock it! Like you're gonna blow their socks off!" Like he's very
Oz is definitely.
He's very encouraging.
In everybody's DM.
Yeah.
I said like, even though Manon's class president, I think if we had a class president, it would either be Oz or Rosalie.
Yeah, because Rosalie works so hard.
Rosalie works extremely hard. Her stuff is crazy.
I love
I think
Rosalie.
Oz is like a cheerleader.
Yeah.
But Rosalie's really good at organizing things and like giving really good feedback.
For sure. Rosalie works so hard. She's very, very underrated.
Yeah, guys, go follow Rosalie.
Yeah, Rosalie,
when did she debut?
She's very good at like organizing things, and she makes a lot of good content. The animation she made, the I'm gonna butcher this and everybody's gonna hate me. The Shikan Noko.
Yeah, Shikan Noko.
Kashtanta, something like that.
I don't fucking speak Japanese.
Close enough. Oh, hi, Rixie.
When does Rosalie debut? Rosalie debuts on the 27th. So
oh my god, you had that Saturday? Memorized. Yeah, I think it's Saturday.
Yeah. That's a good day.
Also,
we didn't get to choose what days, really.
Halfway through debuts.
Yeah, we're halfway through. Tomorrow starts the second half.
No, that's crazy. I hope we put a good solid, like, I guess halftime show. This is the halftime show for debuts.
For the halftime show. I want to play the NFL theme song.
Yeah.
We need a Nexus Super Bowl, and we need Mia to be the quarterback because she's British and she needs to learn.
Yes, Mia, my British love.
Mia, congratulations on hitting 300 on Twitter. Yes! Mia, if you're watching this.
Let's go, Mia.
Guys, go follow Mia. She's so fucking sweet. I love her.
Oh, I should.
She's also a freak.
I should pull up the chat for the thing.
We are all. Oh wait, is there a restream?
Yeah, I'm watching it now.
Oops.
Oopsie.
My bad.
Teehee.
Made a fucky wucky.
An oopsie whoopsie.
Oh, that's cringe.
I can see your chat now too. I can see you guys in the restream. Hi, video. But yeah, everybody in Nexus is pretty supportive. I can't say we haven't talked too much with Gen 1 yet. We only got like officially introduced to them how long ago? Like a week
I'm
ago?
like scared of them.
Me too.
I would say probably a good 3/4 of them I'm like actively scared of. I'm really shy.
Yeah.
I'm really shy,
Me?
and also, I don't know. This might be a little rude.
Speak your truth.
I am a little, scared of talking to people that are older than me, like a lot older than me. Sorry, I'm like calling all of Genesis hags.
My God, what about me? I'm older than you.
Yeah, but you're not that much older than me.
That's
You're
true.
Like oh.
It's okay. I honestly, I'll probably reveal my age anyways.
You're not that much older than me.
Did you reveal your age before? I say
21.
Okay, yeah. Fine, if you did it, I'll do it. I'm 25.
Yeah.
And I was so worried. Oh my God, I was so worried when I remember vividly the first night we all got Discord. I hopped in a call with Oz and Percy.
Yeah, because I was there too.
Yeah, and I ended up talking, like, a bunch of other people joined too. I remember that first night, and I was hearing everybody's ages, and I was like the oldest one, and I was like, no, I cannot be the oldest one, please. And then I don't want to dox anybody's age, but somebody else came in, and I was like, hey, how old are you?
Yeah.
And they said their age, and I was like, yes. I'm
yeah,
not
there's
the
other
oldest.
people. Do you tremble in fear in front of my towering
crazy.
age? I wouldn't put it like that, but yes. I actually had a job interview one time, and they were like, what's the scariest part, or like what's the thing you're most worried about in taking this position? Because it was like a customer service thing. And this was like right after high school, and I was like, honestly, I'm worried I'm gonna say something wrong in front of people that are older than me. And then they started laughing, and they're like, are you calling us old? And I was like, no, I didn't mean it like that.
It's so funny, because at my day job, my music shop job, you know, my boss is a super cool dude. He's super cool. I was telling Vera, my boss has a Baja Blast tattoo.
Yeah,
with like Norwegian runes. He's a fucking Chad. But I told him, he was telling me like when he started working at the guitar shop, and I was like 8 years old. And I told him, I was like, I was 8 years old when he started working here, and he's like, you didn't have to say that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that a lot because people will say like years, and I'm like, that year I was like 3 years old.
Yeah, I was a child.
I make people feel old a lot, like, because I like Pokemon. And first of all, I don't talk to people about Pokemon a lot because people that like Pokemon are usually really weird. So I'm glad that Nebulink likes Pokemon because the majority of us, I think, are relatively normal as far as VTubers go.
That's a bold statement.
You know?
I am not
who like Pokemon are really weird and smelly.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been to worse. Have you ever been to a Hatsune Miku concert?
No.
I have.
Oh no.
And I was in there, and I was with me and my friend. And my friend, she's a tiny, skinny little thing. And next to us and like right behind us, like people moved around a lot. It was like open, kind of like standing thing. Was the biggest, smelliest, sweatiest man. And yeah, and then there was another time too. I went to a Love Live concert.
What?
Of course, I saw them. Of course, went to Anime Expo in 2017, and I was there. I went to that, and me and my friends, we all cosplayed. I cosplayed Yo. It was a China outfit. And sitting next to me on my left was again a bigger, sweatier man. And what was special about this one was he did not move he did not use his, like, he had, like, in his hands, the, like, light sticks. He wasn't moving them. He just stood there, staring and panting the entire time.
Oh my god. I'm, like, scared.
It was locked in.
Bro's got crazy aura.
Yeah.
Is that how you use that? Is that how you use that? I don't know. Have you tried not being small? I am not small. I'm quite large. Would not survive a second of a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament? Absolutely fucking not.
Nyak and Ella, who were doing watch-alongs, they DM'd me, and they were like, how tall are you? How tall are you? Because I didn't mention it during my debut. And you said you were how tall, right? I don't remember how tall you are.
Well, the file said 5'4". I'm actually
5'4".
like 6'7", so.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm 5'1", so you got that height
sure.
difference. I know. I'm teeny tiny. Tiny.
I'll pick you up.
But it's okay. It's okay. My ponytail makes up those extra 3 inches.
Yeah, if you just like, it's like a furret in Pokemon. Like if you just like expand it.
Yeah.
You know, you measure like, from the ponytail. You like lay down on the ground. You measure from the ponytail to the feet.
If you put my ponytail all the way straight up, I'd be like 8 feet tall, probably.
Yeah.
Anyone know how to actually play the Pokemon trading card game? I did when I was a kid. I don't remember.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm not into card games at all. Card games, gacha games, Silas, forgive me. I'm not into any of it.
I do collect Pokemon cards. I haven't recently, but I have been thinking about maybe getting a few boxes and doing an opening stream. Probably
I don't need more things to spend my money on.
You know what? Valid.
It's expensive and it's just cards. I don't know. Maybe I'm like triggering people. I just don't get it.
Shiny card. Go wow.
Shiny card, and you pay like $50 to pull one card that's worth like 20 out of all of them, and you're like, oh my god.
Hey now, I have the OG Charizard redistributed version. The redistributed version.
About that Mercy skin. Okay, we won't talk about the Mercy skin. We won't talk about the Mercy skin.
So you won't.
The Mercy skin was what? $15? Do I play Overwatch? Barely.
It's all about
Valorant.
Valorant.
The skin. I need to know that I have Pink Mercy.
But
Thank
Valorant.
you, Kyohei.
Kyohei in the chat.
Kyohei in the chat. I think it's my first time talking to Kyohei.
Kyohei, we're scared of you. Sorry.
We're scared. We're scared of the senpai. No, Oz is like trying to get us to message everybody. He's like, guys, please.
Yeah.
No, don't leave. You can leave if you want. But Oz is like, guys, the senpai really want to meet you guys, and I'm just like, I'm scared.
Honestly, I might start trying to talk to some of them now that like my debut's over. But like, we like I said, we only got into their Discord like a week ago. Yeah. And I was so enthralled in like debut prep and like the Twitter game and like all that jazz.
Yeah.
But now that it's over, I can lean back a little bit. That's why I ordered McDonald's. It was McDonald's of relief.
McDonald's of relief.
McDonald's of relief.
I could really fuck up a McFlurry right now.
Oh my god, bro. McFlurries are so good.
I like the M&M ones.
McFlurries. I like the Oreo one, personally.
Oreo's good, yeah.
I'm very much an Oreo bitch, personally.
Talk to us, one of us. Maybe after debuts are done, we can have like a party. That'd be fun.
Yeah, like a Nebulink after party.
That'd be fun.
What about you?
But we were talking about Sunday, huh?
We were talking about our ADHD got the better of us like insanely. We were talking about auditions and stuff. So why did you join Nexas, Vera?
Well, the corporate answer is I really am passionate about inspiring VTubers, which is true. I really am.
Yeah. Now give us the real answer.
I was really bored. I was really bored. I had reached a point where I just got complacent with what I had.
No, that is so real.
Yeah.
And you start like stagnating.
Yeah, because so without leaking too much, I don't really want to get bonked today.
Yeah. Bonked first day.
Basically, I've been doing content creation for a while, for a couple years, and
I
think I did pretty well for myself. There were a couple months where I could have like paid rent with what I earned, stuff like that. And I know a lot of people will be like, oh my god, why'd you join like a startup agency if you had all that? But I got really busy and I took like a year off.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really hard to go back, and it was also like I was just kind of bored with what I had so far, and I didn't have the funds to like get new assets and everything. So I saw the Nexas auditions and I was like, this looks really interesting.
Yeah.
And also, please don't bonk me again for saying this. Really scuffed in some ways, in a little ways. I think we can agree at the beginning it was a little bit scuffed. And I really like scuffed things, and I was like, you know what? I wanna help build this. I wanna help.
Yeah. I think
build
a
this
big
up to something that's like respectable. You know?
I think a big thing with both me and you is we both saw like that it wasn't something perfect. And probably somebody with more sanity would be like, maybe I shouldn't. But I definitely saw the potential. And I do see I still do.
Yeah.
I still do see the
Ritzy
potential. It's like growing alongside it. For me, I wanted that kind of like fresh restart, and I was like, you know what, this could be amazing. This could be amazing.
Same. Yeah, it was definitely like a restart button for me. And it was like, it was a restart. It was also because I was bored. It was also kind of like
there was a lot of reasons.
Yeah. And should we talk about yeah, let's talk about this now. I almost didn't join. There were a couple reasons. Obviously, the stuff with Gen 1 happened. We all know it happened. I'm not gonna explain it. Vera, after seeing Nexus, I can fix them. For real. I don't know.
Really,
have, like, a savior complex.
Yeah.
My fix was perfect. You know what? True. My bad. But another reason was I don't know. I've had auditions, and I've, you know, and Moka, you can relate to this. There's like bigger opportunities out there.
Yeah.
But the thing about Nexus is it's really unique. And what I kind of said in my interview was like, I want somewhere that it's like I can have a community, and it's kind of like being in an agency. But also there's a lot of freedom in what kind of content I want to make, because I love making videos, and a lot of agencies I've had auditions for before, or like interviews with before, they weren't really vibing with that. They were like, oh, we just want you to stream. And I was like, okay, why are you cutting me off from another form of revenue? A lot of the money I made before was from videos.
In Nexus, there's a lot of freedom. I feel like it's a very good place if like you're interested in going corporate, but you're not sure about it. It's a good like yes. Because other corpos are very I'm sorry. It's a good taste. A lot of other corpos are a lot more strict.
Yes.
Especially like
you don't have to get perms for pretty much anything. There is a lot less support, but they're very open about that from the beginning. Like,
they make
you're
it
not
clear.
gonna have you know, a manager always gonna be able to like pay attention to you specifically. There's 43 of us, and more coming, right? Harry wants 100 VTubers. 1,000
it's
VTubers.
1,000 VTuber dream. But they're also like, the cool thing about Nexus is you can talk to them. Like, if you join Nexus, if you're thinking about auditioning, don't
you
be
keep moving away from your mic, dog.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now? I'm like scooting in.
Here, I'm just gonna turn you up.
Yeah, turn me the fuck up.
It's like getting
Oh, shit.
staticky.
It's weird. I don't know where the mic is on this thing, too. I'll have to figure that out. I need a lapel mic. Anywho, what I was saying. If you do decide to audition for Nexus, join Nexus, ask any question. Really ask every question that comes to your mind. Don't be afraid. Don't be like, oh, what's this question gonna offend me? Just ask.
Yeah.
It is better
Honestly,
to know.
So basically, guys, if you couldn't hear what Moka was saying, it was if you decide to join Nexus, or if you decide to audition, don't be scared about asking the questions. Just ask. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know why my mic is so bad. Let me.
It's okay. Yeah, I don't know why. You're just like cutting out every couple seconds. It sounds like you're like on an airplane. I don't know.
I could try putting my AirPods in and see if that's better.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Maybe.
Hold on.
I'll explain real quick. Part of the reason me and Moka became friends, obviously without saying too much. Oh. You good?
Hold on. My AirPod's confused.
Sounds a little better. I don't know.
Yeah. My chat thinks I'm muted. I'm not.
Oh, that's not good. I mean, I can hear you on Discord just fine.
Oh, but if I do this, then they can't hear you. Never mind.
It's scuff. It's scuff.
Okay. Can you hear me all right now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I will not move from this position. I'm locked in.
I was just saying, okay? Part of the reason we became friends is because we had similar concerns. Nexus and Nebulink we have talents from all different backgrounds, all different types of content creation and stuff like that. Me and Moka have been streaming for a while, so we had similar concerns, and we kind of formed a little union.
We formed a coup.
Yeah, a coup. Like a workers' union. Because honestly, it is a little bit daunting when there's 16 talents and there's only so much staff. And to me, going in and like having concerns, it kind of felt like approaching Abby Lee Miller with concerns. like everyone, you know.
Right. Yeah, it was scary.
That's not how they meant. That's not how they meant to make it like come off.
Right, for sure. I know. Like I can talk about like me personally. I don't want to like drag you through much, but
Yeah.
I wrote a letter to Harry, a long letter, and I was like, it just addressed all I learned, and I was like, hey Harry, here's this letter, and he like took time out of his day to like literally have a meeting with me. He was he was kind of scary. I think it was mostly. He was like, hey Moka, I want to have a meeting with you, pick a day, and I was like, am I getting fired?
No, okay, this is what happened, okay? So me and Moka had similar concerns, right? And we kind of noticed that nobody else seemed to share these concerns, or they were too scared to speak up. Like I would get people were like, oh, thank you for speaking up about this stuff.
Yeah.
So I kind of became the ambassadors of Nebulink.
Yeah.
And so we had concerns, and we tried to be very professional, right? And Harry was also very professional. He had meetings with both of us. Because a big part of Nexus is making sure that we know the plan and everything, and that we don't expect too much, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, Harry was very kind and took the time out of his day to talk to us. I was also really scared. Me and Moka. So we like kind of unionized, and we were like, okay, so we should like bring this up privately.
Yeah.
And Harry was like, okay, let's talk about it. And I was so scared. We were like, are we gonna get fired?
Yeah, and then like
debut?
I remember it's so funny because he like shared his screen with me at one point, and I started taking pictures of the stuff he was sharing specifically to show you. He's like, I'm sure you're taking pictures of this for Vera, and I was like, no. How did you know, Harry? And he said, that's okay, that's okay.
Yeah, and so like they've been really receptive to feedback. Like Harry like actually asked me like, how do you think we should improve things, and what, like, please tell us your feedback, because we can't grow unless we hear from you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really am proud of the opportunity to like make things better for future fans and Nebulink and maybe even Genesis. I don't know if they're, you know, but yeah, they're still figuring things out. For sure, Z's. But it's not a bad place to be.
I remember after that meeting, I was like, okay, I see Harry's vision. I see it now.
Right, me too. I was like, no, because so Moka shared their intel with me. Yeah. And afterwards, I had a meeting with Harry, and he was like, do you have any questions? I was like, you kind of answered all of them already. Hi, Momo. My daughter.
Momo, our daughter. Our child.
Our child.
We adopted.
Sorry, we're like spilling hella tea right now. This is not what this was supposed to be about.
I know.
But I think it's important context to know like how we became friends.
Yeah.
And we vibed with each other before. But like, I didn't really have any like friends in Nebulink.
It was honestly like, okay, like I said, everybody's super nice in Nebulink. Everybody's really close, but I didn't feel like a super close connection until me and you got close.
Yeah.
It's hard for me. It's hard for me to build like real bonds, I guess. I keep my circle very small.
Yeah, same.
And I'm very selective about like who I let into that like inner circle. And I think I'm just very relieved that like we became friends, because I honestly think like doing this alone would have been hard.
Yeah, we literally had like the anime arc of like of like we have a problem, we tackled it together, and now we're growing together.
We've gone like, plus ultra.
Yeah, and we kind of made the decision to make Moka+Vera a little bit of a unit. Because I don't know, I feel like there's power in numbers, but you know, having a unit of 15 people is a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people. So like trying to organize events is really hard. So having a group of like, you know, having just like a partner to stream with is like, it's a lot easier to organize things and align like your schedules and stuff.
Absolutely.
Also, like, we have really similar audiences, and I think a lot of people, the good thing about Nexus that I like, maybe not like the good thing, I don't know. The thing about Nexus I think a lot of people don't realize, and streaming in general, is that we all have different target audiences, and we all have different content creation styles. The people that watch me are not the same people that are gonna watch Rosalie.
Right.
At least once we leave the Nexus sphere, right? Once we get big enough that it's not just AniLive and Nexus viewers.
Right.
Once we start really coming into our own and like building our audience outside of this, you know, kind of insulated community, our viewers aren't gonna be the same type of people.
For sure. And so, I think like,
there's
that's
less
another... I'm sorry. That's another reason why I feel like you and me got really close. I've told you this before, Vera, and I'll probably talk about it more at my debut 2.0, but I've always kind of felt a little out of place in the VTuber community, because I feel like I'm so different than what a lot of people would primarily expect from a VTuber, you know?
Yeah.
And with you, I could tell that you were kind of a kindred spirit in that way, where you weren't the like... You weren't what people would expect.
Yeah.
That sounds so shitty.
Because a lot of the time, so my biggest like inspirations, which I don't know, maybe some people will cringe at, a lot of people they say like, oh, my favorite inspirations are like these girls in AniLive or something, which is completely fine if that's like the direction you want to go. For me, what got me into streaming was Western YouTubers and streamers. Like,
Same. Markiplier.
Inspiration. Markiplier, let's go.
Jacksepticeye.
Jacksepticeye, yeah. Western YouTubers and streamers, like I've always wanted to be like them.
Yeah.
And make content similar to that. And it's, first of all, it's hard to do that as a girl. I know it's not impossible. There's plenty of girls that do that. But I feel like it's easier through VTubing.
Yeah.
Also privacy reasons. I think VTubing is really good. And also creative reasons. I love being able to support artists and everything, and I love the freedom that comes with VTubing.
Yes. I love artists. Let me eat your art.
Oh my god. I need to like draw something for like the I'm gonna commission you like rapidly approaching.
Yeah.
I need it.
Oh my god.
I love commissioning people. I love getting art. I love getting fucking overlays and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The OG YouTubers, yeah, for sure. The OG YouTubers definitely inspired me a lot. So it's like VTubing is an outlet for me.
Same.
For a lot of people, I think it's like they think it's a specific type of stream, or like they try to shove all VTubers into this one box of what a VTuber should be. When in reality, a lot of the bigger VTubers you see, they don't fit into that box.
They're very unique.
They start in that box and they break out. Like,
yeah.
A lot of my favorite VTubers are not in, the traditional box. I don't think I would ever like fit into HoloLive.
Yeah.
Because that's just not the kind of streamer I am. And it's like, yeah, I'm a VTuber, but not all VTubers are the same. And I get
exactly.
This is a kind of a side tangent. I get a lot of I did DMs from VTubers, like smaller VTubers, and they're like, we should collab. I saw your video. We should collab. And it's like, I don't know you.
Yeah, it's definitely.
How about hi?
I'm always a person that it's like, I want to network and meet more people, but I feel like going in raw and straight to collab is so like, it's scary for one, because you don't really understand like what this person's content like, what their humor is like. I'm very much someone who needs to kind of at least have a few Twitter conversations, Discord DMs before we hop into like a collab. Because I need to make sure.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into collabing, which is why I don't usually do it. And it's also why I chose going into this, I was definitely going to be like a lone wolf.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like,
oh, I'm not going to collab with many people. I don't really do collabs. But I've been having so much fun, like, making content with you.
Yeah,
and, like, planning stuff with you. Because we have such, like, similar brands of content and similar, audiences that we want to target.
For sure.
I think it's really, a benefit. But yeah, I would get a lot of, there's, like, a sentiment that, like, I'm a VTuber, you're a VTuber, let's be friends.
Yeah.
That's not how it really works. And I don't know, it's really hard to turn people like that away. I ignore most of them, but it's also really hard to keep them away especially without looking like I'm like entitled or like think that I'm better.
Because it's not a situation of like, oh, I have more numbers than you, so I'm not gonna collab with you. It's not about that. If somebody had like 10 followers and I vibed with them really fucking hard, I'd collab with them. If somebody had 10 million but had a god-awful personality, I wouldn't. Even though that would probably be a huge benefit to me.
Yeah. Like, I don't even know. Just make an effort first and like do your research, you know? I'm not saying I'll never collab with anybody, but yeah, that I think the sentiment of shoving everybody in a box is not right. Like, I know the VTuber community is technically a community. I've seen those posts on Twitter that's like, actually, everyone's saying the VTubing community isn't a community. You're wrong. This is the definition of a community. Shut up. I don't care. The VTubing community, right, is like there's a bunch of smaller communities within it.
Yeah, it's not one community anymore. It's way too large for that.
It's too big. It's just a method of making content at this point.
Yeah, it's just a medium, if you will.
Yeah, it really is. There's a ton of VTubers that do like a shit ton of different stuff. It's like
there's so many unique VTubers out there. So many.
Yeah.
I love to see it. Like
we're about to show the world when we have 100 VTubers in Nexus.
Yeah.
It's
just
like
how
those,
many
like,
different
chocolate
ones
samplers.
I hope
it's like
have you seen those VTubers that are just like animals?
Oh, you think we're gonna get a furry?
I hope so. I want a furry.
Kaito would have loved a furry. Kaito
Yeah.
would have loved to be a furry. Out in Kaito was a furry.
A little bit.
Leobel
okay.
forgotten. Leobel's almost there. On the furry spectrum, human to furry spectrum, he's like 78% there.
He's in denial, bro.
The Kaito stray, leave my wife alone. I'm sorry, Kaito! Listen,
Oh my God.
Kaito needs to be spayed. For real.
Put a cone on that bitch.
Yeah, put a cone on Kaito. We need to fix her.
Oh my God. Alrighty, Vera. Do you think it's time?
I think it's time.
I think it's time. We have an announcement.
We have an announcement, guys.
We have a big announcement, but I need to see
Big
some hype in the chat first, because I'm not just going to
Huge.
drop this. We need to see
Massive.
some
Nebulink
hype.
doesn't even know this. I don't even think staff
Yeah.
knows this.
Staff and Nebulink don't know.
Huge.
Huge.
Massive
Big.
news, guys.
Massive news. Massive news.
Huge news. Massive news. Do you want to do the honors?
Announcement. Do you want me to do the honors? I can do it.
Yeah.
All right,
Else
everybody. Are y'all sat? Are y'all sat? Okay.
Hold on to your butts, guys.
Hold on to your butts. Me and Vera will be starting a weekly morning talk show podcast. And the title of it will be Vera.
Menhera Mondays!
Menhera
go!
Mondays! Menhera
Menhera
Mondays! It will take place on Mondays. Yeah, let me.
What? That's crazy.
Yes. Menhera Mondays will take place on Monday. What time did we just?
10 a.m. Eastern, I think.
Yes, 10 a.m. Eastern. 10 a.m. Eastern will be Menhera Mondays. Every week, we will have different topics each week.
Hold on,
And
I'm gonna put the graphics so I can live tweet about it. I'm live tweeting my own stream.
Oh my God, I gotta retweet
Guys,
it.
I made a logo for it.
Yes.
Please, I'm gonna post it to my Twitter, and you guys need to look at my beautiful logo.
Yes. Oh shit, I need to get on Twitter on my computer. Will you tag me so I
No.
can read it, please?
Yes. Announcement! I should have probably scheduled this.
Yeah, I thought you did. I thought I
No,
remember
I didn't.
you saying that you did.
Did I? I'm a little stupid. I think I
You
scheduled
look at your
my
schedules?
debut and your debut.
Yeah, I scheduled my debut, your debut, this collab, and my song cover.
Hosting are very... I should have typed this ahead of time.
Oh, I believe in you. You can do it. You can type a sentence.
So,
I know you
every
can.
Monday at 10 a.m. EDT.
Woo!
Get ready for Menhera Mondays.
Celebration!
Woo!
Woo!
We're a little
Let's
bit
go,
mentally
baby!
ill, a little bit,
Let's go, baby.
you know.
It's a little bit Menhera.
Cornelius will prepare the weed. What the Mocha? What kind of Mocha?
What? What did I do?
Momo, what kind of fucking language are you speaking?
I was like, what did I do?
I was sorry, I was talking to our daughter. You guys have similar names.
Oh, yeah. Was wondering how this coin system works. Yeah,
Momoka.
you can send me money for free.
Menhera Mondays starting next Monday, July. What is next Monday? Is it July still? Is it August already?
No, it's not August yet. It's
July
26, 27, 28, 29,
29.
30. I can
It said
count.
29 on my calendar, actually.
Oh shit, I can't count. God damn it. Oh no. I need to go back to school.
VTubers.
This is what I get for dropping out of college, guys. I don't recommend.
Okay, I'm in here on Mondays. Post is up. Guys, go like the post. It's
Oh my god, let me retweet it. I'll quote retweet it after stream. And our
Should
first
we have announced this at midnight? I don't think that's a really smart idea.
You know what? Fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball. We ball.
Fuck it, we ball. Do we want to announce what the first topic is?
Sure.
The first topic for Men Hair on Mondays will be just debuts.
Yeah.
I kind of built
I
that
could
up.
go on and on and on about VTuber debuts.
Yeah, we're gonna
God,
talk
guys, I'm at
about
30,000 coins. What the fuck?
Huh?
I'm at 30,000 coins.
I need to look. I don't know what I'm at. I'm scared. I know you're beating me.
Neko's almost doing so crazy though.
I know. We can beat him.
Guys, I wanted somebody Nebulink to get into the top 3. I didn't
It's gonna be you.
put me in the top 3.
It's gonna be you. How many days are left in the event?
I think it's a weird amount. Let me check AniLive.
Yeah, I could probably make it to 3rd place.
I bet you could. Oh my god, if we had 2 people Nebulink in the top.
Yeah, that'd be iconic.
That'd be
I was
so
thinking
iconic.
of planning rewards. I just haven't really decided what that would be yet.
I'm saving that for something I really want.
Yeah, I might do something
I
silly, like every 5,000 coins, I do like an Ara or something like that.
Oh my god. Oh
My
god.
Aras are pretty good.
Oh, well, don't spoil it until we get to 5,000. I mean,
I
you
know.
have 21,000 right now. That's a lot.
That doesn't count. It doesn't count, okay? I'd also have to like track. I'll need like a
The
post
event ends on Monday.
on Monday. Okay. I'll try. I'll give it my all. I will give it my all.
Yeah, I don't speak Japanese. Gambaro.
Gambare, gambare.
Is it gambaro? I don't know.
It's gambare or gambate. It's like both.
Gambate ne.
I think it's
I don't speak Japanese.
it's technically ganbate, like with a T, but like they pronounce that like with an R, so it's gambare when you like say it.
Oh, yeah.
If that makes sense.
Preppy Queen, thank you so much. So cute and slay. Thank you.
Slay! Slay pussy queen.
Slay Pussy Queen, yes.
Oh.
Serving.
Yarn.
Guys, are we serving right now or what?
Are we what?
I think we're serving.
We're serving. We're serving
I
cunt.
think we're serving a word we can't say on AniLive.
Oh. I said it.
I'm gonna be so real. I didn't really know there was a TOS.
Yeah, I didn't find that out till after my debut when I said it.
We were
I was
given guidelines by Nexus, but I thought it was just Nexus guidelines. I didn't know there was AniLive guidelines.
Apparently, I had a staff messaged me after my debut and said, "You should not say that." I got tiny bonked. I didn't like in trouble or anything, but
Hey, if they bonk you, they'll bonk me too.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel
They're
like
Moka,
saying
you're
serving.
fired. I'll be like, okay, Vera's fired too.
Yeah, if you're gonna fire me, you have to fire. What? How do I speak? If shouldn't say what. Cooking. You can say it. You can't talk about doing it.
don't guys, no, stop putting drugs in the chat.
Yeah. Well, I think you can like talk about them. You just can't talk about doing them. Or say you can do them.
So I won't joke about Cheeton didn't respond to my thing, bro.
Cheeton hates you, bro.
Cheeton didn't respond to me. Cheeton liked my post, guys. I said if Cheeton responds to this, I won't do Fen at my debut. And Cheeton didn't respond.
Yep. You know what that means?
About those scissors. What scissors? What skizzers?
I love Cheeton. Cheeton's my icon.
Cheeton wants you to OD. Cheeton, no. I fucking love Cheeton.
We should be careful before we get in trouble. we should be careful.
I mean, I'm not talking about doing it. I'm talking about Cheeton and how Cheeton wants me to do it.
Yeah, what the fuck, Cheeton?
Cheeton, what the hell? I thought we were cool.
Why are you doing me like that, Chichon?
We're gonna get fired on our first day.
That'd be so funny.
We get first place on the daily ranking, and then they're like, okay, we've had enough.
Not gonna lie, I just saw a Discord notification go off and it freaked me out a bit. I was like, oh my god, is that happening?
Oh my god, no! Staff, please.
We couldn't even make it to the first Menhera Monday because we were 2 Menhera.
What if they don't like our title, Menhera Monday? We didn't get approval.
I know. I mean, to be fair, it's not like other people associated with Nexus haven't said that word before.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna get fired, bro! Shut up!
Your avatar is so cute and slay. Debuts, gets first place in ranking, gets fired, refuses to elaborate.
Yo, that would be Vtuber graduation speedrun.
Yeah, for real. Oh my
Staff,
God, my
please
music
don't fire
stopped.
me. I would like to stay.
I was wondering why I was slowly devolving into madness, and it's because my lo-fi radio stopped.
Oh, no, not the lo-fi radio.
Oh yeah, you
I'm
mentioned
not-
this during your debut, and I want to say it too. My streams are entirely lurker friendly. I know
Yeah.
it can be kind of uncomfortable when you join a stream and somebody calls out your name. I likely won't be doing that unless I know you're an avid chatter and appreciate it. Like, if you do appreciate me calling you out when you join, like, so yeah, I'll do it, but I'll try to remember. But in general, I probably won't, just because I want people to stay comfortable. I want them to be able to lurk happily and not feel pressured to stay. Like, never feel pressured to stay. I'm not watching to see if you leave.
Yeah, you moved
You're pretty
again, so
bad.
it sounded like... This whole conversation is like, you know that video, and it's like, does anyone else have any questions? And he goes... That's what you sound like right now.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
might
get a
just
better
be my
fucking
voice.
mic. Oh my god.
I know, I need a lapel mic, guys. Give me a second place on the leaderboard, please. So you're saying I'm
So yeah, we'll talk about debuts and like our debut
Mhm.
thoughts at Menhera Monday.
Yes,
I
I'm
think
so excited.
We definitely need more time for it to like settle in.
Yeah.
Because like, so we did, this isn't actually a secret, because Harry's tweeted about this before. Nexus Cup is like a mock debut thing.
Mhm, yeah.
And what is this? Sticking out your yacht for Verizla. You're so Menhera. You're so
Moka tax.
That's my daughter. That's my daughter, guys. I'm so
That's
proud
her daughter.
of her.
We turned her into such an iPad kid. I told you.
I love it.
I told you she had too much iPad time, okay?
Our next kid needs to be a robot. Can we
Yeah.
adopt Rixie?
Yeah, Rixie, we're gonna adopt you.
We're gonna adopt you. You're our kid now.
Thank you for the follow, Bun Bun.
Yeah, thank you, Bamban. You followed me too. I'm like, I'm trying to keep up with chat. I'll take a picture. My
Yeah.
LCD display is like fucked. It's there's like black lines all over it.
Oh,
I
no.
can't see like half the screen.
So
So
sad.
maybe I do need to win this event, but also
Yeah, maybe you do
Soma's
need to
going
do-
really hard, and I would like to save that effort for an event I really need.
Yeah, I want to make like an entire like, I guess like donathon type thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Your internet connection is unstable. That's a fucking lie.
I saw that on mine too. I was like,
Yeah. It's
no
probably
fun.
AniLive.
Probably pesky
Mhm.
AniLive.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's an alpha.
But yeah, what was I saying before I got distracted by that?
I don't know. I said something about Nexus Cup, and then I got distracted.
Oh yeah,
This
Nexus
is why
Cup.
it's Menhera Monday.
Yeah, we did we had our Nexus Cup, and it was the Nexus Cup. But in Nexus Cup, you only get like 10 minutes.
Bro, you're cutting out right now.
Oh my god, bro, I'm so close to the mic. We need to figure out a better way.
What Moka was trying to say, let me elaborate, guys. So we
Thank
had
you.
mock streams. We had mock streams. And Harry has posted about this before. So I don't think we can go like super in depth about it. Just like what he said, but I don't think it will do any harm to say they were only 10 minutes each because there's a million of us.
Yeah.
So they were mock debuts. First of all, so mine, can I talk about mine first?
Go ahead.
Mine, first of all, staff didn't record mine, and then I recorded mine just in case. And like, no shade, staff, don't worry. because I was recording mine, but in my recording, I left the reverb on
Oh,
because I
no.
was doing karaoke before. So I went to watch it, and it just sounded like I was in fucking heaven. I was like, Vera. It was. I left the reverb on. And it was also, first of all, I was getting over COVID. That was the first day I could speak, like, for more than 5-ish minutes in a while.
Oh, God.
I was getting over COVID. I'd also just got back from a 2-week trip. So when I got into Nexus, or when we first got added to the Nexus group, we got to meet each other, that was the day before I left for my 2-week vacation.
Right.
All of my pre-Nexus Cup stuff I did while on vacation, and then Nexus Cup I did not prepare for at all.
Yeah, I prepared for it, and it's funny that you say you were sick then. I was not sick. I was so high energy for Nexus Cup, but for today, I told you guys in Discord like yesterday, I feel an ear infection coming on. I still feel it coming on, and I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it so hard right now. I've been chugging so much water.
I've never had an ear infection. That sounds like shit.
I get them a lot. At one time, this might be a little gross for some people, so warning, creepy ear stuff. It was Christmas, and I was visiting family, and I started bleeding in my ears, and I had to go to the hospital on Christmas Day.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I get really bad ear infections, so I was really worried.
Actually crazy.
Especially because, you know, I sang at my debut, and I hope it wasn't nerve because my singing, but it's not fully in yet. Hopefully it doesn't hit for another few days.
That's like impending doom. It's like Majora's Mask. Like,
it's like, I
days
know
remaining.
it's coming. I know it's coming. I feel the associated headache. I feel everything.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll let me post clips from my Nexus Cup anywhere.
That would be awesome. You know, it would be really nice.
Mine
if, like,
is... The reverb is so bad.
I hope, like, I really wish we could have seen some of Genesis's before we did ours.
Yeah, like an example. Or at least an example. I wonder if for Gen 3, maybe they'll show it. Oh my god, Staff, you should show them my debut.
Yeah, Staff, you can show them ours. You have my full permission.
Ours.
You have my full
if you feel like they were good examples, but I don't know if mine was a good example. I kind of talked about Tanga eggs, so
honestly, my entire debut is kind of a fever dream. I need to go back and look at it.
Yeah, I need to watch mine. So right after my Nexus Cup, I felt okay about it. I didn't really feel any kind of way because a lot of the events we have, every event we have, it's in PST or, PST or whatever, and I'm on the East Coast, so it's like our debuts are so late. Like right now it's midnight, and I was supposed to have class tomorrow. I'm skipping class because I'm not doing anything important. And I'm gonna take tomorrow to catch up on homework anyways. By the way, guys, right now I'm taking 3 summer classes, so please bear with me. I'm so overwhelmed with work. It's awful.
That's why I dropped out.
Oh, wow. Well, you have a good job now. You're doing pretty good for yourself.
Yeah, the music store pays well.
The music store, 401k.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, everything is super late for me. I mean, I feel like, you know, I'm complaining. I can't imagine what it's like for Mia.
Yeah.
Mia's UK, so usually sometimes she like stays in VC until like 5 a.m. her time. I'm like,
it's
Mia,
crazy.
Go to bed.
It's crazy. Some of the fucking high school trio too.
High school trio, yes.
They stay up so late. I'm like, my old bones can't do that.
Your debut was 5 a.m. for me, so oh my god. 07 Soldier for waking up that early. I appreciate it.
07 for real. It's crazy.
If I ever get emotes, I want Vera 7. I want to get emotes so bad.
I know. I gotta hit that YouTube partner. Follow us on YouTube, guys.
I wish like AniLive had emotes too, like custom
that would be
streamer
so cute.
emotes, and custom streamer gifs.
That'd be so cute. 2 YouTubers. Who's the second EU Chuba? Who's the second EU Chuba? in Nexus?
The first one is Failey, I think.
Oh, okay.
Is she? I haven't watched many of her streams. Is she French? Failey?
Oh. She is French. Okay, cool. I didn't know that.
She's French. I should speak to her. I didn't mention in my debut. I speak French. I took French for 5 years, but I'm not good.
God.
I can write in French, but my accent is really bad. My
French me like one of your French girls.
Maybe I'll speak French tomorrow at my debut 2.0. Some French and what little tiny Japanese I know. I know tore wa doko desu ka? Where's the toilet? Where's the bathroom?
Where's the toilet? Do you know how to say where's the library?
The library? I don't know library.
No, that's school.
Something biblioteca.
Yeah, biblioteca.
In Spanish. wait, let's do no, one time Yaya said.
Wait, what did Yaya say?
He said Spanish Jozu. It was so funny.
Oh my god.
Because when Yaya says stuff, so Yaya, he talks very calming. And then he just says the most out of pocket shit. It's so funny. It's so
apparently there's a silent man emote.
Silent man emote?
Yeah.
I don't know the AniLive lore, the AniLive characters. Who the fuck is Silent Man?
Oh my god, what if we wrote lore for the
I remember looking through the website one time and I remember Silent Man being one of them, but I don't remember any of them.
Silent Man's like the guy, it seems. Everybody talks about him.
Who is the guy? There's like 5 guys.
Silent Man. He's like the most popular one, I think.
Okay, what's he look like? Who's Silent Man?
Oh, he's the ghost. He's the ghost.
Oh, well, they really got that name on the nose then.
Yeah, and then there's
Silent
a cat.
Man.
I don't remember what the cat's name is, though.
Oh, yeah, the emo cat. I love him.
Yeah, I love him. He's my icon.
Can they make him into a AniLive Jumpstart VTuber, please?
That would be so cute.
I'll voice
That
act
would be so cute.
Yeah, the emo cat with the heart eyes. Thank you, Momo.
Yeah.
Demonstration. Oh, and the one that looks like Cinema Roll and a chow had a baby.
Oh my god. Oh, it's a wolf.
Isn't that what it looks
Elliot
like?
the wolf.
A wolf?
That's a cat. That's a cat. That's a cat, bro.
AniLive, I'm so sorry to break this news to you. That's a fucking cat.
That is a fucking cat.
That's a cat.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry to break that news to you. Whatever the cat's name is, it's not Wolf.
Rixie said, I finally heard your rabbit hole cover. It was so good. For some reason, I couldn't hear it on my watch along. Oh no! I'm glad you got to hear it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. More coming.
Yeah. That was sick. When you dropped that, I was like, oh my god! I really I might get something similar before YouTube debut. I don't know though.
A song cover?
Yeah, because I'm working on my song cover, but I don't know when I'm gonna have the monies to complete it. Because I am working on the audio right now, but I want like art and an MV too, so I don't know.
I know.
Who knows?
I can do basic editing, but like good MVs are expensive. Yeah. Charlie's the poster for AniLive, yeah. They are. Poster kid.
Yeah, Charlie is the poster child for AniLive, and they're debuting tomorrow.
I know, Taryn and Charlie, right?
Yeah, Taryn and Charlie.
Charlie
has really interesting concepts for what they want to do.
Yeah, interesting lore.
Yeah, Charlie, I want to see how their debut pans out.
Me too. I'm very excited.
I'm really interesting, like talking about Nexus Cup, like how people evolved from Nexus Cup.
Yeah, some people did something wildly different from their Nexus Cup.
Yeah.
People stuck to kind of the same type of thing.
And I feel like everybody improved because Nexus Cup was over a month ago now.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I feel like
that's the other
definitely
thing.
Improved.
Kind of going back to like if you want to like join Nexus and everything like that. Like you'll probably have a Nexus Cup too if you do. And after Nexus Cup, you'll get your feedback, and then it's up to you if you like use it or not. You know, it's the same thing. They give you the tools, and it's how you use them.
Definitely, like and it's having a community to give you feedback is good too, because the thing is, most small streamers won't have, you know, with Nebulink, there's 16 talents, right?
Right.
So you won't get 15 viewers to all give you feedback. And yeah, it's like it's a little bit biased because, you know, your classmates or whatever. So they want to be nice. But having 15 eyes on something is more feedback than you get with, like, viewers.
That's true. That's very much.
If you're a small streamer, you know?
Plus, it's easier to get feedback from colleagues than it would to be from viewers. Because the issue with, like, feedback is it's hard to sift through what's just senseless hate and what is actually constructive.
For real. I had a cover one time, and I tried to mix it myself, and someone was like, your voice is really good, but the mixing is really bad.
Oh,
and they just commented that, and I was like, oh no.
Oh no. Yeah.
But, like, the thing is, so when we recorded the voice lines for the Nebulink promo video, that was also around Nexas Cup time, so I was recovering from COVID. So my mic picked up a lot of, like, gross sounds. Dude, I posted that shit. As soon as I posted it, I swear to God, like a minute later, Rosalie sends a cleaned up version.
Yeah, she was on
I was
that
like,
shit.
oh my God. I was like, I'm still so grateful for that. Because, like, my audio still sounds like shit in the promo. But that was very much appreciated, so people didn't have to hear my sick, like, mucusy voice.
Yeah, that's another thing. You actually reminded me, when we had, like, our voice lines for the video, we, like, everybody kind of helped each other with that. Like, we all shared, like, the different voice lines we were trying and gave each other feedback. Like, I had, like, 2 different ones I was deciding between, and I think it was, like, you and Manon were like, this one makes you sound more energetic, this one makes you sound more laid back. And I was like, okay, cool, well, I'm going for the energetic route, you know? So I chose the energetic one. But, like, having like things like that is so helpful.
It really is. Like, I know Oz went through probably like 5 or 6 different voice lines.
He did a ton. He did a ton.
I like the one that he chose in the end.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I remember I was really confused by one thing that Taryn chose. What? Am I stupid? Chose. One thing that Taryn chose, I was like, I really don't get this, but if that's what you want to do, then do it. I feel so mean sometimes, but I like to give, like, what I actually think. I don't want to sugarcoat everything and be like, hey, if you put this out to the public, everybody's gonna get it and love it.
Right, I'm the same way. I'm a very critical person where I'm like, if you ask me my opinion on something, I'm gonna, like, tell you the truth. I'm not gonna, like, sugarcoat it. I really dislike toxic positivity. It's one of my
same.
And I'm the same. Like, if I'm asking for feedback on something, I hate it when people are like, no, it's great, like, don't even worry about it. I'm like, that's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
It's not what I'm looking for.
That's why, like, I like to talk to my community a lot and, like, ask genuinely, hey, what did you think about this thing I just did? Please be honest. You know, I might even in the future do, like, anonymous forums, be like, please, like, give me your feedback. Because I think the most valuable thing to do if you want to grow is to get feedback, to get people that don't like you and to get people that like you, you know?
Yeah. I think,
and there's some things that, like, people are just not gonna like. Like, some people probably don't like, I don't know, the hands. I don't know. There's things about me to dislike. But, like, there's things that are fundamental to my brand that I'm not changing.
Yeah.
And it's like sifting through, okay, can I actually change this, or is this something that's fundamental, you know?
Right. There's a lot of, like, of course, when you're going into, like, content creation or social media in general, you have to, like, be ready for, like, the hate storms, you know? They're gonna happen.
Yeah.
There's gonna be people that are just mean for mean's sake or don't put things very delicately, I guess. And that's why it's so hard to sift through. Like, I think my vocal coach, he was telling me, he's like, you should do, like, a stream one day where you ask your viewers for feedback. And I was like, I don't know if that's the best idea.
Why?
Because I feel like it would be so hard for, like, knowing which viewers are being genuine and which ones are being spiteful, you know?
Yeah. No, I
Hmm.
totally get that.
Lovely eyes. Thank you so much.
You do have lovely eyes.
No, you could stare in them for hours.
Yeah.
It's iconic. For real.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I love having the community. I know, like, it was kind of a gamble, like, joining.
Hmm. Is it really hard
because
to
there
know?
was only the first gen,
Yeah.
and the time. So the timeline we had to sign the contract, hopefully I'm not getting too NDA here, was like right around the time the whole big shitstorm happened.
Yeah.
And there was a time I think I straight up told one of my friends I'm just not joining.
Damn.
Like, I really said, like, oh my god, like, this stuff is like blowing up, this is bad, like, I'm not signing that contract.
Yeah, I remember that. It was when everything kind of like blew up, when all the people were making YouTube videos about it and all that kind of crazy stuff.
But I was like, I took like a second and I was like, okay.
Real quick, hold on. One of my chat is asking, is it really hard to know viewer intention? To clarify this, when my vocal teacher told me that, it was like when I was preparing to debut here. So I didn't really know the community yet. So it was like, I think I need to vibe check these people first. And then Brixie said regarding the YouTube video stuff we're talking about, it was really scary. Genesis members were really strong during that time. I was really proud of them. Yeah, I imagine, especially because I know a lot of Genesis are probably newer streamers, or they're more used to reality than they are the more Twitter and this kind of YouTube sphere. It was probably a really scary situation to be in. Hate can be hard, especially when it's the type of hate where someone just doesn't really understand what's going on.
Definitely. There's stuff that is not public. I know it looks really weird when we're like, oh yeah, well, you don't know what we're doing. So like, I totally get it from the outside, and I was very skeptical when I like joined. And I think it's important to be skeptical in everything. That's why me and
Definitely.
we asked questions even when we were in Nexus, like making sure that anything that we're concerned about is cleared up.
For sure.
And seeing like how they reacted, because if they reacted negatively, if they retaliated against that, I think I would have just left. Like,
yeah, that would have been great. I thought that was amazing, representing us on Merryweather's stream. Yeah, I thought it was very cool that Merryweather kind of gave Harry and Nexus a chance to state their piece, you know?
Yeah, the Mary stream did help a lot for me.
Same.
And also just like
I was there, I was watching it.
Oh,
I was
really?
like, yeah, I remember.
Also, after all that stuff happened, Twitter just stopped caring.
Yeah, exactly.
And life just went on, and I was like, you know what?
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. With hate and that kind of stuff, it's like you gotta kind of learn to choose what matters to you.
Yeah.
Think about who is saying this to you. Who is saying these things? If Vera came to me and was like, Moka, you're being a piece of shit, I would probably reflect on that and be like, I'm not being a piece of shit. But if some random dude on Twitter was at Moka_Roki_, you're being a piece of shit, I'm gonna be like, I don't fucking know you.
Moka_Roki fucked my wife.
Moka_Roki pissed on my wife.
They pulled their spiny hedgehog dick
and pissed on my fucking wife.
Bro, don't let Percy hear that. Don't let Percy hear that.
And maybe
guys, Percy, when you guys get to meet Percy, he is fucking obsessed with Sonic. I don't know if you guys can notice.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Brother is Sonic incarnate.
That was the first night we got to meet all of Nebulink. Well, it was Oz first. Oz was the first one. At first, me and Oz were the first in the server.
Yeah.
But I was too shy to say anything. And Oz was just like out there, as he does. And then we jumped in VC. And it was you and Oz and Percy, and
I think Charlie joined eventually.
Charlie joined at some point, yeah. And I was there for a while, and I'm pretty sure Rosalie also joined, and that was the first night.
I remember the
and
first
it was like
night.
super late. I got a notification at like midnight.
Same. It was so late.
Yeah, it was so late, and we got like the notification like, oh my god, you guys can like join the Discord server now. I was like, huh? So
I forget where the
I didn't sleep that night.
When you say it's late, obviously it was late for me too.
Yeah. We we're in the same time zone, but it was it was really an interesting time. I was so excited to meet everybody, and I asked staff before we were able to join. I was like, when can we meet our gen mates? And they were like, oh, that's cute. Everybody else is asking the same question.
I wanted to ask, but I didn't want to be pushy because I was asking questions like every day.
Oh, I didn't ask every day. My strategy, because I do this when I like have questions for staff too, I like compile like 5 of them and then send them like once a week.
Yeah.
If I have them.
I'm too impatient for that. I think
ADHD takes over.
I was asking a lot of questions during the audition period too. Like, I feel like I can say this. I feel like there's nothing wrong with me saying this. I was like one of the first people that was interviewed. And so I had to wait a very, very long time to find out whether I got in or not.
Yeah.
So I was like constantly in their DMs.
Really?
Well,
like, don't forget about me.
Pretty much. I was like, I was the first one, so they're gonna forget about me because they're gonna see all these other people after me and they're not even gonna remember I exist. So it's like I have to send them a message at least once a week so they don't forget that I exist.
Yeah, I've heard of people using that strategy and it working. I don't think I asked them shit. I think after the interview that was about it.
Yeah.
And I didn't think my interview was great. Like I've had interviews go really well. And like I immediately like knew I had the job or whatever.
Right.
Usually you can tell a little bit, right?
Right.
My interview was okay, like it wasn't bad, but the person who was interviewing me, they didn't let on what they thought like at all.
Yeah.
Other than they thought my voice was a good fit. And I was like, okay. The interview was very easy though. I do want to cover it. Because I am planning on making.
I want to talk about it more. Maybe we can make that a Monday topic.
Maybe, yeah, because I'm gonna make a video about how to audition to VTuber agencies. Because I have auditioned for a fair share. I've interviewed for a fair share.
Same.
The hell. The thing is, the VTuber agencies I've applied for and gotten to like the final round, I like kind of dodged bullets.
Yeah.
Because so I interviewed for this one agency that is kind of going belly up as of recent. No speculating, please. Kind of karma though that they didn't pick me, but none of the models suited me at all. They were all like very cute.
Yeah,
girls.
that's a problem I face a lot too. Where, as I was mentioning earlier, Vtuber like voice isn't very good, like, cute or anything like that. So
Moka, you're gone.
Oh my god, I'm so close to the mic. This isn't real. As I was saying earlier, my voice isn't super cute or anything, and I'm not like what you'd typically expect of a VTuber. So when I was like in auditions and stuff, none of the models would fit me. Because they were all pink and frilly and like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so I won't go into like the whole everything they did without getting perms, like everything the interviews entailed without getting perms, obviously.
Yeah.
But from what I saw throughout the entire audition process, I was like, there's no other option for me.
Yeah.
My voice and my personality just doesn't fit like a lot of different models. And I also am not willing to do a fake voice.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to maintain it. Plus, I'm very much the type of person that tries to be more real and authentic with what I do.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't want to try to pretend to be something I'm not.
Yeah. Definitely. Because, I mean, I haven't made it a secret. I've posted about it that I don't like role playing that much. Which,
Yeah.
you know, for debut, okay, the thing is, let me clarify this. So, I will roleplay a necessary amount, but I will
Same.
also keep it real, right? Because, okay, part of the reason I like this brand is because I can be really fucking stupid with it, and I don't have to pretend to not be stupid and silly and goofy, right?
Yeah.
The hands are fucking hilarious. If I took this super seriously, guys. All right, let's do a little simulation, okay? Hi, my name is Vera. Oh, did that peak the mic? I don't even know.
No, you're
Did it
good.
pick up?
You're good.
My name is Vera Avantgarde. I'm your big-handed hero from Nexas. I'm here to save you. Like,
Imagine
first of all, I
me.
can't maintain that.
Can you
But,
imagine
like,
me being like, "Hello, everyone. I'm Moka+Vera."
Oh Lord, I can't. And obviously nothing like against people that do roleplay. Like I think some people can like really pull it off.
Yeah.
Specifically with this body.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying my body fits me.
It does, and I think that mine also fits me.
Mm-hmm.
I think certain characters have to be played by certain people, and I think if I got like someone else got this model, sorry to like break your immersion, guys, I'm so sorry. If somebody else got this model and took it super seriously, not to like stroke my own ego, I think they would have died. It's a good model. The thing is, you don't want to be predictable with it.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to be like,
you have fun with
I don't know. Yeah, I have fun with it. I make it stupid. I make it fun. I don't mind the more like, I'm a hero. I work for the government. You know, government son. When it's definitely like more tongue in cheek. It's more fun and like sarcastic and goofy.
It's good to have lore and all of that. Like I think so, but I don't know. I think trying to pretend 24/7 is just a bit much.
Yeah, I don't want to feed into anybody's delusions that I'm not sitting here behind a screen. Like,
exactly.
Because the thing is, that feeds parasocialism, which is something I'm concerned about in general.
Yeah, for sure.
Which,
I also, I think it's important to not forget that VTubers are real people and they need to be treated as such.
People forget it a lot, and like, so I've tried before. A lot of my gripes with like role playing, going full in on role playing as a VTuber, comes from actual experience of when my very very first VTuber persona when I was 18. And I'm again sorry to break your immersion, guys.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I got
what?
A lot of people who were very parasocial to the point where they were faking having cancer.
Oh my god!
And like in DMs with me to get me to DM with them, knowing I was 18, and just being really creepy and parasocial, and like using my character and like the fact that I was like role playing to their advantage. Like, it comes from a place of, do not forget that the people that you're talking to are real people behind the screen.
100%.
Like, so the thing is, so one of my biggest VTuber inspirations is Iron Mouse. I know, shocking. And I'm not saying, like, you know, obviously I'm not Iron Mouse. I'm not pretending to be Iron Mouse. I'm not pretending that I will ever be like Iron Mouse. She is exceptional. But when you look at her, she does roleplay sometimes.
Yeah.
But everyone also knows the situation that she's in IRL.
Exactly.
And like, she lives in Puerto Rico and she has an immune disorder, and it's like, why should I feel like also it'll get boring if I'm just hero all day every day, you know? And I'm not gonna be like, you know,
It does sound exhausting.
weird about it. I'm not gonna be like, why are you guys calling me a hero? I'm just a girl. You know?
Yeah.
I'm still gonna play into it. It's just also acknowledging that it's, you know, guys, I'm sorry to break it to you, it's not real.
I think I'm very lucky in that sense where my model, sorry to break your immersion, is I think very close to who I am as a person. You know? Like, I am new to like learning music and stuff. I said in debut I've been only taking singing lessons for only like 3 months. I haven't even started guitar practice yet. But music has always been super important to me. And I do love music. I love fun stuff. So, and I think my voice actually fits it.
I think that your voice fits your model really well. If I could have designed a model, I probably would have just gone with girl.
Yeah.
Just girl. Just girl being girl.
Just girl. Girly things.
But I think that this is like really pushing me creatively.
Yeah, that's never a bad thing. Never a bad thing.
Having to find ways to make the hands work. You know, because like I said, like taking it too seriously, I feel like it's cringe.
Yeah.
With this model, because can we be honest, guys? Can we be honest that this is Harry's My Hero Academia OC?
It's his OC for real.
That I'm off-brand kendo a little bit. Not to say any shit about this model. I love this model. If I didn't like this model, I wouldn't have joined.
Right.
But can we acknowledge it, right?
The elephant in the room.
The elephant in the room. You know, the company with the CEO that loves My Hero Academia making a hero character. You know, it's kind of obvious. If I was super serious with it and treated my life like I was in My Hero Academia, nobody would watch me. I'm being real.
Right, right.
And me as, you know...
Somebody in my chat said, personally, I see it as a challenge to be creative.
Yeah. It's like... part of the process that we went through and that I suggested to a couple people, because this is how I tackled mine. Sorry, we're like fully in immersion break right now.
I know.
It's like, we were given these characters, right? How do we become the characters without acting? Like, the thing is, it is acting a little bit.
Right. Good night, Hoda. Joda.
But acting for 2 hours, 5 days a week, you run out of material really quickly. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just weak, guys. Maybe I'm just weak. Maybe I'm just a bad streamer. Alright, call me a bad VTuber or a bad streamer. I don't care.
It's a skill issue.
Bye, Jota.
Bye, Jota.
For me, it's... I was like, okay, well, if I was a hero with giant hands, how would I see the situation? How would I act? How would I, you know? And that's how this character came to be, and I feel like it works very well because it is literally just me.
Right, right.
It's just me, you know?
I think it's best, like, obviously there's no problem with, like, those VTubers who do roleplay, but, like, for me, it's always been best to just be authentic. Be real.
Yeah, be real.
Not
especially because the kind of content I want to make, like when it comes to like helping people stream and like be streamers and be VTubers or whatever, it's like I can't really be like, you know, the official lore is that Harry approached me in a green wig.
My chat is saying you can roleplay and be authentic. That's 1000% true. I didn't make to make it seem like you can't. I think for me personally, it's hard to do that. I feel like if I tried playing into a character, it wouldn't feel like I was being authentic.
Yeah, and remember, like, I think it's important for the viewers to remember, if the streamer is not having fun, you will not be having fun.
Exactly.
There's also 43 members of Nexas.
Yeah.
If me breaking your immersion for a little bit every so often is going to, or not taking the character super seriously, if that's going to trigger you or, you know, make you upset, go support my gen mates that do, you know.
I'm here to chill, you know, here to vibe.
If I'm not having fun, you're not gonna have fun. You're gonna hear it in my voice, you're gonna see it in my face, you're gonna, you know.
On business.
Speak
your shit, queen.
I think it's really important because people kind of get caught up in what they want out of a streamer.
For sure.
And obviously, you know, from a company standpoint, obviously I'm not gonna be like, like, leave, go watch somebody else. But it's like, why be so pressed about it?
Yeah, exactly.
If the streamer is having fun with it, if you don't agree with how somebody is doing something, do you have to speak about it? Do you have to be upset about it? You're just making yourself more upset, you know?
100%.
I am, like... So, when it goes back to, like, Nexus Cup feedback, and what, feedback we got, and first of all, I don't know who gave what feedback because it was anonymous.
Right, it was all anonymous.
And I don't hold it against anybody who suggested this, but they were like, oh, you should play more into the hero character. That was like my biggest thing, was like play more into the character, whatever. And it's like, I am fully confident in my ability to make quality content as myself. Or, like, I have a plan and I have a vision in mind. Not to pull a Harry.
The vision.
I have a vision for where I want this account to go.
Yeah, same.
And I'm very confident in my ability to see that through. And I welcome feedback. Mm-hmm. But anything that's fundamental to me or my content, it's gonna stay.
Right. Something someone told me when I was like, when I was auditioning and stuff for any operation, they were like, if you do this, if you join a corpo, like, don't lose yourself, don't lose who you are. Thank you, Miles. Yes, great debut. We both had very good debuts today.
I think we did too. I think we crushed it.
Yeah, we did pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. I still need to watch the full VOD of mine.
Thank you, Miles.
Yes. Thank you, Miles. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah.
Our hero sweep. I think it's a little bit early to say sweep. I think debuts are... hot take. We'll talk about this more on Manhera Monday.
Yeah.
I think debuts are only a peek into what people can actually do.
Exactly.
I don't think debuts are an accurate portrayal of what's going on, you know?
Mm-hmm. Because, like, I was telling Vera this, because, like, currently, like, if you're looking, like, just at Twitter numbers, let's brag about the numbers real quick.
Moka's doing so good, guys. Everyone praise them.
So, like, right now, currently, like, I have the most, like, followers on Twitter. Really doesn't mean anything. And where I'm going with this is saying that can change at any moment. Like, overnight, we can say in, like, 2 hours, one of my gen mates just has a tweet pop off, and immediately they could be, like, 1,000 bucks. You know?
Yeah. It, like, numbers matter in some ways. They can, like, really tell you about, like, what's working, what's not working.
Mm-hmm.
But I think debut and pre-debut is not a good measurement of how good a VTuber is going to do.
For sure. Because you don't really know until the actual content starts.
Yeah. So guys, make sure you watch my debut 2.0 tomorrow, and then Moka's is later than mine, I think. Yeah, mine's later in the nighttime. The first week's schedule is very weird because I'm trying to not overlap anybody's debut. Yeah. I want to give them their moment to shine, you know. I am doing mine at 7 Eastern because debuts are at 9 Eastern, so I can get my 2 hours. You know, my government assigned 2 hours. Yeah, that makes sense. And then be like, okay, while you guys are still in AniLive, go watch their debuts, you know? Exactly. I think Terran's first tomorrow. Yeah, Terran and then Charlie. Yeah, I'll be watching. It feels very good to be out of the cage finally.
I'll say that.
Yes. Oh my god, I've been streaming so much.
I've missed streaming so much. I've been wanting to claw my freaking eyes out, bro.
Same. I miss streaming. I love
You
streaming.
say it. Yes. Burrito.
I'm excited for tomorrow when I won't be so low energy. Like,
I know. I'm so tired.
Mine was at 10. Now it's 1 in the morning.
I know. It's funny because
first of all, actually.
I remember when we were talking about this after party, we're like, yeah, we'll go like an hour, and no, we went the full 2 hours.
Yeah, because I thought that I was gonna have class tomorrow, which I do, but I was like, I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, fuck it, we ball.
I have 100% in that class. I
hell yeah. Nice job. Nice job.
Thank you. I try to be very on top of school.
That's good. Yeah.
It's hard with ADHD.
I admire people who do really good in school, especially if they have like ADHD.
It sucks. I hate it.
I know. I like school was honestly like impossible for me. I'll probably talk about it.
School sucks. Don't go to school.
It was so it's not for everyone, for sure. And there's ways to be successful without it. I firmly believe that. But it's also not a bad option.
You sound like you're going through a tunnel.
I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'll fix it before Menhera Monday, I promise.
Yeah. We'll workshop it.
Yeah, we'll workshop it. That's why we did this. We had to baptize Menhera Monday properly.
Yeah, and we had to announce our Menhera Mondays, and we had to announce that we're working on a duet together.
Yes.
Hopefully, I don't know when that's gonna come out.
Yeah, I can talk to staff tonight about it a little bit.
Yes.
I don't mind doing that. I can do that for us.
Yeah, they never sleep.
Yeah, staff is just like Menhera Monday. Yes. So everybody who missed it, me and Vera announced that we will be doing a weekly talk show, podcasting. This will be every Monday EST. Also, something we didn't mention in the first announcement of it is that there will be a YouTube channel dedicated for it where we'll post the actual podcasts. And it won't be like VODs from AniLive, like we're going to actually be recording.
I can't hear them, guys. I can't hear them.
Vera, I am a figment of your fucking imagination, okay?
Bro, I can't hear you. You're cutting out like crazy.
I don't know.
Please get a new mic.
I'll figure it out. I promise I'll
It's so unfortunate you can't get the audio stuff to work.
I know.
Hi, Nate. How you doing?
Let me see. Hold on.
Because sometimes it sounds fine, and then sometimes it's like, oh.
Input sensitivity. Is this better?
No.
No?
It sounds the same.
Sounds the same. Is this better?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Oh my god.
We'll workshop it. We'll, it's fucking debut day. It's
I
on
know.
a new app we've never used before.
Yeah, I tried. I moved some buttons. I'll move some buttons. Is Moka just part of our imagination? Yeah, I'm not real. You guys are imagining me.
Yeah.
I'm a headphone mic warrior. No. I could not.
No, my reality stream that we had to do for as part of the audition process, interview process.
Yeah.
I used a like really shitty headphone mic thing.
Mhm.
My character, first of all, in reality was in a padded room because I don't like reality, and I was not happy about having to stream on there.
Yeah, it was scary.
My whole test stream, I talked about how much I didn't like reality, but how much I liked being able to walk around my room when I stream.
Oh my god, yeah.
Because when I do gaming and I rage, I like to get up out of my chair and yell from the other side of the room. I think it's very funny. And I talked about how much my butt hurts when I sit in one spot for too long.
Yeah.
And I also fed my fish.
You fed your fish?
And I guess staff saw that and they were like, "Yeah, this is peak."
Hell yeah. Peak content fish feeding. There's
fish feeding stream.
I do think there's genuinely so many cool things you can do with like AniLive.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you about my kayak idea?
Are you gonna bring your phone in a fucking kayak?
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea, Mocha. I really don't.
I mean, I bring my phone kayaking anyways. Like, regardless of I'm streaming.
My thing with bringing my phone out in public, so I thought about, I have like a phone holder in my car because my car is old. And I have like a 30-minute commute every day. I thought about putting it in the thing and then like doing like a podcast while I drive.
Right.
First of all, I don't want to die while I'm like driving.
Yeah.
And then it be like recorded. I don't want to get pulled over by the cops. And my car is like a fishbowl. Like you can see right through it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have tinted windows. So I don't want someone to like see me streaming and be like, what the fuck? Is that Vera?
See, for me, it's like I would just go to the middle of the lake where like nobody else is really chilling. I'll post up there and I do like
That
a
sounds
karaoke
fun.
or something.
Oh, karaoke in the middle of the lake is crazy.
Yeah, I was gonna call it kayak karaoke.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I just have to figure
I
out
like
audio,
karaoke,
but
and I like kayaking.
I'll probably just try doing like a normal kayak karaoke. I don't know. You ever heard of a VTuber doing kayak like stream? But
No.
if the connection be unstable, yeah, I'd probably test it doing it like off Wi-Fi for a little while and just using my phone connection and see how AniLive handles it. Because not my words, AniLive promotes itself as being able to stream anywhere. So if I can't stream from the middle of the lake, that's false advertising.
So next step is the moon.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream from the moon.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's a good idea.
That's the goal. Okay, I'm gonna be real, Vera. I'm sleepy as fuck.
Then go to bed. Go to bed, you eepy.
Okay, are you gonna still
My
stream?
phone's about to die too.
Oh shit, okay.
My phone's at like 8%, not gonna lie.
Alright guys, thank you so much for coming to our after party!
Thank you!
This is just the beginning!
Fireworks!
Bye bye!
Oh my god!
Bye bye everybody!
That's so much. Bye, Mocha John.
Bye, Vera.
Oh my god, thank you for the fireworks! Guys, thank you guys for such a crazy good debut. I had a lot of fun today. Clearly, my phone is about to fucking die. Let me go over my schedule for the week real quick. Oh my god. There's so many coins. Hold on. What the fuck is my schedule? I don't even know what it is. Hold on. I'm finding it. And thank you for all the follows and chats and everything. I will definitely interact more tomorrow. And I'll take a picture of what my screen looks like so you can see. I can't really see much of the names or anything. So today was debut. Tomorrow all my streams for this week are at 7 p.m. Eastern. So I'll go for 2 hours, and then once it hits 9, that's when debut starts, and you guys can go watch my Genmates debuts. Tomorrow is debut 2.0. I'll post on my Twitter my marshmallow link, so I'll be answering questions in chat, and I'll also be reading Maros. Friday, we're assigning nicknames to Nexas. I'm someone who doesn't like addressing people by their names. I like just making up nicknames. I thought about this a while ago, like what I would call my senpai and what I would call my genmates. Like, Pion, I want to call him Pinky senpai. I don't know, like some stupid shit like that. But I think assigning nicknames would be fun. Fun idea for a stream. So that's Friday, again at 7 p.m. Eastern. On Saturday, guys, we're gonna update my anime watch list. Like I said during debut, I don't watch a ton of I haven't seen a lot of anime recently, but I do like anime. So we're gonna update the watch list. I'm looking for classics, and I'm looking for like new anime that are really good. Like, I haven't seen JJK, and I know I should probably put that on the list. So that's Saturday. Sunday, we're doing fast food roleplay. I don't know how long that's gonna last. That might be like a 30-minute stream, and I might do a gorilla stream in the morning. And also all throughout this week, don't be surprised if I gorilla stream, because yeah, I'm really excited to be streaming again. So yeah, it's 1 a.m. I should probably go to sleep. Gorilla stream, wrong gorilla. I'm not a monkey. Our gorillas aren't monkeys, they're apes. I'm smart like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today. I definitely enjoyed today. I've been streaming for the past fucking, like, what? 3 hours? Did you finish playing Guitar Hero? Yeah, I played Moka like Guitar Hero. But yeah, I hope you guys like the Moka+Vera content. Again, me and Moka are working on a collab song, and we are also doing Menhera Mondays, which is our talk show every Monday. So yeah, lots of fun stuff on the horizon. Be sure to follow me here on AniLive to be notified whenever I go live. Follow me on Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok at Vera Avantgarde. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you for all the gifts today, especially, let me find the name. Markiplier Lover 69. Thank you for the gifts. That was like crazy. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna make a list of everyone's names who gifted me during my debut, and during this stream. So I'll thank everyone tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Bye. Moka+Vera. It's kind of morning though. I don't know. Moka+Vera.